Good afternoon, guys. This is Brad here at Iceberg Fishing. Actually, I have a slight idea from the last video I did. Started off as a joke, going over some that Ned rig video. One of the guys in my trail, obviously, everybody knows how to fish a Ned rig. But today, I wanted to go over my buddy's jerkbaits. Friend I made from fishing the Slay Nation Trail series last year. He hand paints all these blanks. stonemanlures.com. Definitely check him out. Very good quality, good work. Every bait is custom, as he hand paints every single one. But I also wanted to show, because a lot of times when you're looking at baits, like you just see the photo, you can get an idea for the hooks. Hooks are pretty proportionate for the bait, very sharp, dig right in, but you don't get to see them in the water. So here we go. All right, so as you can see, this one is the Almond Raw Shad color that he made up. I just got him on a short fluoro line. This one's not a very deep diver. I think this one's 4 to 6 feet. I don't usually do deep diving jerk baits. Obviously this isn't 100% real action, as we're not on a rod. Just have a little bit of fluoro tied on, but kind of tight space to put a rod in. But you get a slight idea of the action, and you can actually hear those rattles really well even in the water. So definitely a good color. I have this color as well in the glide baits that he makes. Seeing how these start to kick off. I might do a video on his glide baits next week as well. I do like talking about fishing a lot, especially now that we're in the winter time. Don't really get to do any fishing. I don't ice fish really. So anyway, this one is his perch color that he has, and it's also got some transparency to it as well, which is pretty cool. This one I got mustad hooks on it. You can order 2 different hooks with all of his lures, but they do come pre-hooked as well. I'll get this one in the water. The other one I have tied on to my rod downstairs is the plutonium pearl. I actually have a video uploaded of me catching a really nice largemouth bass in October with it. So you can see off the bat with this one, almost sits in the water like a frog. You see the nose is just sticking out, and then on the initial cast, that's probably how it'll sit, and then once you start to work it, it balances itself out. And like I said, this is hard to really replicate without being on a rod. Obviously the action will be a little different, but you get to see, you know, whether they float or if they have like a slow sinking. As you can see, these two float, this one and the other one just below the surface. But overall, great quality lures. I will show you guys the plutonium pearl. I have that one currently rigged up. It was actually probably the last hardbait lure that caught a fish for me this year. So yeah, definitely go check them out. Once again, it's stonemanlures.com. And yeah, you can pretty much pick whatever blank you want, from shallow diving crankbaits, jerk baits, whopper ploppers, glide baits, I don't know if he has poppers on there, but he does have some top water options, as well as some rattle traps, and you can pretty much pick and choose whatever you want, which I think is really cool. Unlike some companies where you're kind of like, I'm not sure I like that color in that style, but you can definitely pretty much get whatever you want. Once again, thanks for joining me. Tight lines for 2025.